Hey guys, it's JD from Ponzo World, and today we're unboxing and reviewing this SD card reader made by Betionol. Now this is a $20 SD card reader that you guys can find on Amazon. Links will be in the description below if you want to go pick one of these up. Now in this case we have two of the exact same model here. So these are the exact same, so for the sake of this video, I'm only going to be unboxing one, and I guess that'll be, I don't know, left one, why not? So this one here, again, it's the exact same as this, so I'll go and set this one off to the side, and that'll just be for like my personal use or something like that. So let's go and I guess just go and jump right into video with showing you guys the box. So you can see here on the side, SD card reader set for hunting or photography. Betionol, I assume that's how you say their brand name. It's right there. Here you can see what it accepts, SD card and TF card. And then here, a nice little, actually what the product is right here. You can see connects right there through USB, and then it goes to USB-C. Yeah, USB-C, and lightning right there. It also comes with a included memory card, so that's really cool. You can see right there, it is 32 gigabytes right there. I'll try to get a closer picture right there, the megabits and stuff. So there's that. Let's focus down here. You can see, once again, USB-C, lightning, USB-A, and apparently if you could flip this like USB-A adapter back and turn it into micro USB, so that's kind of cool. It's going to show you on the back here, you can see model number, color, SD card compatibility, stuff right there, and then nice little diagram of how it works. Features right there, it works with iOS, MacBook, laptops, desktops, compatible with micro SD and SD memory card, USB 3.0, and I guess that's really it. There's also an app and UPC codes and stuff. So let's go and open this thing up. Looks like you, actually, I don't think I need to destroy the box for this, and actually I don't. Okay, that's quite cool. And just like that, it's right there. Okay, so that was actually really easy to open. So here's the SD card, or memory card, right there. Interesting pattern right there. That's kind of odd, never seen that. Little lock and unlock button, or switch right there. It's interesting. You don't see that very often these days. So there's that. Go and get the actual reader out here. And here it is. Feels actually pretty nice. Go and get the end off here and see how this flips into... Okay, so yeah, you can see right there the micro USB. That is weird. Wonder how this works. Let's try to flip it. There we go. That is weird. Okay, well, I assume it works. So there's that. And then on the other ends here, you have lightning right there, then USB-C, and obviously lightning is for iPhones, iPads, etc. And then right here is your SD card slot, and then on the bottom the what is that, TF card slot. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some stuff onto a SD card. Actually, I'll just use this SD card here, and I'll go and plug it into a phone and go ahead and figure out how this thing works. I believe, again, you could read from it and write to it. I'm gonna have to probably, I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure something out, but I'll get this thing working. So be back with you guys in just a second. All right, so here I have the adapter plugged into my iPhone XS Max over here. It's on iOS 13. From what I could tell, the app works with iOS 8 all the way up to, at least in my case, again, 13. I might be wrong about that. It might not work on a few versions, but just check whenever you go to download this thing on the App Store or something, or check before you buy the product. The app, it's called i-FlashDevice. It's on the App Store, again, probably Google Play, I would assume, since it works with Android too. Just make sure it's compatible with your phone. So again, here I have the app downloaded, as you can tell. I found the QR code on the back of the package here, and I downloaded it from that right there. You can see the app icon. That's what it looks like right there. So again, here it is downloaded. The adapter is plugged into here with the SD card that came with this thing. It's again apparently 32 gigabytes. So I have pictures loaded onto this thing. So let me explain how to work this. So let's say, I'm just gonna unplug it for this. When you first get this thing out of the box, what you need to do to get for example, pictures and stuff from like your computer to this SD card, you have to have it in the adapter here for it to work. You plug this USB end into your computer, and then you basically just drag and drop images from the computer, whatever you're using, laptop, over to this SD card. And then to get it to read on your phone, okay, what you do is you have to plug it in here. In this case, I'm using an iPhone, so I'd use the lightning port in here. Sorry about that, bump the tripod. And plug it in and give it a second, and it'll come back to life. Connecting. There you go. And you have to click on this thing, and then in this case, I made folders. So in this case, I put some pictures in test. If we click on that, this one here is from the computer. This was just an image that I found online. And so this image here is from the computer, so there's proof that it worked. And then this one here, this is from I actually took this image on my phone and I dropped it, drag and dropped, I guess you could say, to the SD card here, and you can see there it is on the SD card. So that's working just fine too. It's going to go back, and here's the other folder here. Now this one, I took this picture actually in the app itself, in this app that I'm using. You can do that. You could also take videos from this app, and you could also take voice recordings from this app. And there you can see again that it works just fine. So far this thing's working perfect. Just took me a few tries to get this thing all figured out. Took me some troubles, I guess. I really had to look around in the app to find out how to work this thing. So here you can, from your phone, okay, you can put to this SD card, you could take photos / videos, your contacts, PC share. If you click on that, it's for servers. So maybe like a wireless somehow. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that. You also have here, you could take voice recordings and put it to the SD card. You also have camera here, which you can take pictures within the app, and then it will immediately go to the SD card here. You also take videos within the app. Right there, you can see. Let's click cancel on that. Come on. There you go. And then on the second page, this is really cool. You can actually import music to this SD card, I assume from your music library. Now in this case I denied access to that, but obviously if you have access, it would probably take like from your Apple Music library or something, and it can move music onto here. So that's really cool. I really like that. And I guess that's really it for the functions. Again, it's very easy to use. Down here you have app storage, and then you also have device storage. You can see there, basically the total gigabytes for this thing, it says 32, it's really about 30, and in this case I have about 29.89 available, I believe. So there's that. Again, if you click on that, it shows what all you have in the SD card itself. Now I'm going to show you guys how to import photos to this thing. So I can't really show you guys this, or else I'm going to show my photos, but what you do is within the app, you go to your photos icon on the app. Again, I'll go back. You click on this photos icon right here, and that'll show up all of your, I guess, albums of your photos. And then you click on one, and for example, right here, this is again, a picture that I took earlier. This is in the little albums app in the actual app itself. And actually from here you could just scroll on, you could export to like text it to someone or something like that. But to actually get it to go to your SD card, you have to, gosh, I really wish I could show you guys this. I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna put a few images in an album and try to show you guys this. I'll do that in a second. Alright, so I went ahead and made a album on my phone over here. So what you do from there is, once again, you click on your album, and then here I have just 3 photos in here. This was a picture that I took a few minutes ago, and this is a picture of my car, and then this is a thumbnail for a upcoming video. So what you do is you click on edit right here, and then you select one of the images. Let's say this one right here, why not, the image of my car, and then you go to done, and you could click here for it to go to app storage or device storage, and device storage is the SD card right here. I'll click on device storage, and you could click on, let's do test, we'll put in there. You click paste, and there you go, copy done. Let's go back here off camera and see there. So device storage, let's click on that, and then I put in test, I believe, and yep, there it is right there. So very cool. So it worked just fine. So there it is, really all the functions of the app. You can read images from the SD card, or you can also write images to the SD card. Again, you could also do that from your computer too, if you don't want to have it going from the device. That's the best way I can explain it. So there's that. So worked just fine. So what I'm going to go and do now is go and start this clip and give you guys my final opinions. Alright, so overall, what do I think of this SD card adapter? I would honestly say this thing is pretty good for the price. Now once again, really the worst part, I guess, about this thing is just figuring out how to use it. It only took me a total of like 10 minutes until I finally found out how to use everything. But overall, it's pretty simple in the end. And I mean, this thing, again, it works completely fine. You could, once again, this is compatible with like newer Samsung phones, or Android phones, should I say, even new iPads, because that is USB-C. Also Lightning port, so pretty much every iPhone above the iPhone 5. And also this end here. Now this is kind of odd. I don't know really how to demonstrate this, but this end also has micro USB, so maybe, again, maybe like a computer or something. Or actually, you know what? Maybe what this would be is for like this end to plug into, like, I don't know, a Kindle or something. So I guess in reality it has 3 ends? I don't know, I'm kind of confused, but either way, it's pretty much compatible with any newer device, and again, it seemed to work just fine. You could read and write photos to this thing, and I really like also that it comes with this 32GB SD card. It could be really helpful, even if you don't want to use this adapter for most things. You could use this SD card for anything. So once again, really like that it comes with that, and overall I think this would be a really helpful device. Even if you're like hunting or something. For example, my friend Adam, he has a few trail cameras, so if he doesn't want to bring like a computer with him everywhere, if he goes away from home to go get a trail camera and he needs to see what's on it, he doesn't need to bring a computer or anything like that. He can just get the SD card from the trail camera, plug it into here, and then, wrong way, I guess. Yeah, there you go. And then plug it into his phone and look what's on it, and then just pretty much put it right back into the trail camera if you want. So it could be really helpful, especially for things like that. If you're going hunting and you don't want to carry around like a laptop or something like this, this thing would be extremely helpful. So I'm actually going to give this one to him. I think he'll really find it helpful. So yeah, again, if you're looking for a pretty good SD card adapter you could use with your phone along with computers, I do recommend this adapter here. So yeah, guess that's really it for this video. Hope everybody enjoyed, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.